Welcome back, my friends, and excuse the giant mess, but today is the 450 Bushmaster 240 grain XTP mag, Ramshot Enforcer, CCI 450s, and we're loading up some test rounds to do a function test. I'm using a couple other powders, but stick with me here and we'll get into it. So I'll not torture you with all of the reloading and all that, but the data I found so far, we're going to be trying Enforcer. We're going to be trying Enforcer, Vitavori N110, Hodgdon H110, and Hodgdon Lil'Gun. We're just doing 4 shots each because that's how much brass I have prepped at this time. And we're going to see if we can get velocity numbers and functioning notes and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So let me get these loaded up and we'll see you out at the range, guys. Stick with me.
N110, 34 to 37 grams. Did not pick up the next round at 34.
Alrighty, so we're back, and this range trip was a total dumpster fire once again with the 450 Bushmaster. You saw we were basically shooting from the inside of a tornado, so that was fun trying to record, trying to take notes, all that fun stuff. At least we were able to do some testing, so let's get into it here. So first up was Ramshot Enforcer. I didn't have the chronograph out today because again it was nice and crappy, but we tested from 29 to 32. You saw the entire time we were getting failure to eject and failure to feed as well. It didn't lock all the way back. Here's our first 4 shots, cold bore, 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 50 yards, you know, I guess they're somewhat next to each other, but we're not at any sort of meaningful distance, nor does it actually function. So moving on to Vitavori N110. So I'm not even going to bother with the footage at the range for these other powders because it just sounds like total butt, and that's no fun. So we'll just continue on with our target. So we'll see a shift here from our first 4. Here was our second 4 shots, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right in there with each other as you would expect from a Vitavori powder. However, although we didn't see any pressure signs, we didn't get any stinking function, but we know that we can move up a little bit if we need to. That's cool. Good accuracy, that's cool, but again, ain't getting no function with these lighter bullets and faster powders here. Let's move on to Hodgdon H110. So then our third shot, it's kind of interesting watching these point of impact shifts, all with the same point of aim. Here's 4 shots with Hodgdon H110 there. And again, we had the failure to extract and all that, except our 37 and 38 grain charge did kick them out. We had one fly way up at 1 o'clock, which is a sign of overgas, and then the other one just kind of went pleh and crapped out next to the, you know, right next to me on the bench. So again, not good here with the function in Hodgdon H110. Finally, we moved on to Hodgdon Lil'Gun, and our very last round did eject at 2 o'clock. A little better on the gas pattern or whatever, but still failed to lock back. That's not cool. However, if we remember, with the 250 grain bullet, we were shooting 38.5 grains. So with a lighter bullet, we should be able to go up to 39 even, perhaps higher than that. Something we can work towards. So I know that Lil'Gun is a favorite for the Bushmaster here for several people. So we're gonna probably try and move up higher in the charge weight with some Lil'Gun and go from there. But once again, super interesting to me to note the point of impact shift from our different powders. I guess we could have tracked it better if I took velocity measures, but again, tornado, etc. But it was a group here, the next group was here, the third group was here, and then the fourth group was here, all with this same point of aim. So very interesting how that shifts around just by switching the powder. And also, randomly from long ago, I had 1 bullet left over from a test where I thought that this load did not cycle. However, I freaking just, you know, aimed at the page and shot, and it locked back on open on that last round that I had of it. So who knows, man, this Bushmaster stuff is somewhat frustrating, and now I'm hearing tell about trying different buffer weights. So who knows? We've opened up our gas port a little bit. Let's try playing with buffers. I've got pistol, H1, I've got an H3 on the way, which is supposed to be the magic. So we'll see. I don't know. Kind of weird. Almost a little frustrating, but I guess that's what you get when you pay $250 for a Bear Creek abortion. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for hanging out, folks. If you like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good one.